They listened. I'm excited. I can't even say nothing about it. They listened. Somebody listened. This is nuts. I don't know what you guys are thinking, but Battleworld's going to look a little bit better. I think 2.0 is going to be good. Maybe. But we're here talking about Sentry. You heard about him. You got a blog about it. Talking about what he's going to do. But they have revamped Battleworld, and there's a lot of stuff to do. A lot of optional stuff to do, so I guess that's a plus. But, man, this one's going to be redonkulous. So we're going from the Abyss to Sentry City, but with 3 nodes that are going to go ahead and test you a little bit, and then you're going to have to go against Sentry. And he is ridiculous. Just ridiculous. So I'm hoping everybody gets a chance to play it. He's going to just slap you in the face. And there's some stuff here that looks like it's going to be an interesting twist and turn for Battleworld. So first, it's going to be very, very thematic. Hopefully they give us a bunch of stuff and a story that we can feel good with, and the investment will be great. There'll be a lot of individual rewards, so don't worry about it, plus pushing your alliance along, so you're still going to get it, and you're going to get rewarded for having a powerful roster, which may or may not be good. I don't know. But Battleworld is going to be a big, big feature here, and in Sentry City, the bigger change right now is the fact that, hey, you're basically going to be able to use characters between nodes even after you use them. So it won't lock them whether you beat the node or not. You'll still have the same characters. However, they did listen. I said it, I asked for it, and I didn't think they would do it, but they finally did it. Non-mythic, so you can't use mythic characters. You actually have to think about it instead of just pressing auto. And sure, the last go around, Odin was there, and you're like, oh crap, I gotta save that special. I gotta make sure Odin's prepped for Mephisto. This one, no, you can't go in there and think about it like that. I'm gonna use Odin, I'm gonna use Professor X, I'm gonna use somebody to help out. Sorry, not this go around, at least for those missions. So I'm excited for that. Not really excited about Brimstone. Nah, not really. They are really a good war team, but I'm not really excited to go ahead and build them just for this. Maybe Fantastic Four might be able to do it, but we're gonna see with maybe you know, moving characters around and seeing if I use part Fantastic Four, part Brimstone, but that's up to y'all. But then there's that timed mission over there and a chaos mission. Say what? Okay, so there's a new time node, and you gotta beat it in 90 seconds. That's a minute and a half. For most guys, that's really a lot of time. But here, it's going to be, you got 90 seconds to beat them with Quasar and Blastar, so you got to use them into it. Now, hopefully, it's a really good puzzle, and, you know, it takes a second to beat. I'm hoping it does what I'm thinking it does. But nonetheless, if you beat it, great. I'm hoping people do, and somebody figures it out. I'm going to be doing it right on stream day one to see what works, what doesn't, so we'll get from there. There's going to be some combat mods for Brimstone, which kind of just says, yeah, you got to use them because we're giving you these mods and stuff. I'd rather just, hey, just tell me like 3 or 4 teams and let me see which one works. Not just 2 teams, but we both know why they're here, so ta-da. The Chaos mission, it's asking you to solve a challenging mission with a new set of characters. So the big thing is that they're going to rotate characters semi-regularly. I don't know what that time frame is, but hey, it's something different, so it won't be like a raid. Go in there, press sim or press auto, and just watch it while you're cooking food or something. So I think it's a plus. Okay, let's start that. The current ages release characters at launch, that means Quasar and Blastar. So there's some other characters you can use. Basically, Insidious 6 will be the main one, which will probably be like a bunch of the, you know, Superior 6 and Sinister. But still, I don't mind using them because they're fun to play with. But it looks like it's supposed to be a challenging mission, and then they switch up the characters, which is great. You want them to switch it up so you're not just going, oh, let me do this, let me do that, let me do... Done with auto. Done. No, I don't want it. And then the ISO 8 cards. So they're kind of like telling you, Hellfire. Just use Hellfire. So the ISO 8 poker mods are going to be in there, and hopefully they're a little bit more beneficial when I'm using them now, other than not, because I didn't really think they were strong in Danger Room, but hey, that's just me. Finally, a word about the boss. The final boss entry is, I'm sure you'll all be shocked to learn, is Sentry and the Void. So there's a double hit. So it's probably going to take a little bit to knock out Sentry. And then you definitely want to knock out Void because, well, he gets dropped on your side. So now he's your alliance mate against the other enemy characters that are there, and he's killing you most of the time. So you're hoping you could they target this guy and kill him, but are they really? I don't know. But yeah, this should be interesting. It should be okay. You're gonna have it there. Defeated characters in the boss battle are still subject to the 1 use per day rule, so plan your boss squads accordingly. You can only use them once. La-di-da. Second, as we did with Null a few months ago, it will have a 5-minute timer. I don't know if we should have more time than that, but I don't mind the timer part. It kind of lets you going from, hey, let me just push auto and wake up in the morning and see if they're still going, which potentially did happen a few times. Finally, Brimstone, Astral's there. They're not going to be the best against Sentry, but you could use them. And I think it's some of their abilities that we're going to have to, plug and play and figure it out. So be prepared for that. We're going to try that on day 1. And Brimstone, as the new team for Sentry City, will be powerful against the boss, just as it is with the rest of Sentry City. So basically, they're saying use Brimstone. Use Brimstone. Use Brimstone. Not happening. Don't panic. Character lockout is gone from the zone, so you could use them all over the place. Brimstone is the star team and worth building up. Basically, you're telling us to. And then Chaos missions are meant to be mostly theory crafting, so don't worry if you can't or don't want to do them. So they're optional there. That's an optional node. It'd be great if you did, but I'm hoping the theory crafting is worth it, because you want to theory craft it and then beat it and feel good that you did something with it. So yeah, and before we click that button, there's 2 obviously new codes coming in. You want to do Count Champ September for that one. Knock that out. That one's going to go away pretty soon. Same thing with Brimstone Showdown. Knock out those 2 codes and enjoy it. So get going. It's free stuff. Free stuff is free stuff. Don't miss out. Now, roll. For right now, I think this is great. Knock this out. Battleworld coming. It's going to be amazing. I'm hoping-ish that it works that way. But, it's a... Yeah, I love it. But like, share, subscribe. Just do all that fun stuff. That'd be great. It's going to be fun when this comes out. We don't know the expected date, but it's coming soon. So until then, just enjoy it. Enjoy life. And I'm Zero Cool Gamer. I'm rolling out.